And now everything was explained to me scientifically, and I understood what HIV was, yeah? And now it was time for me to take a test and just verify. Instead of suffering this much and I'm going to die, I'd rather know where I stand, okay? Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Zetty here. For my new subscribers, welcome. My oldies, thank you so much for holding fort. I am here because of you guys. You are just awesome. And it's the campaign period here in Kenya, so please, I am campaigning for myself. Kindly vote me in by subscribing. It's a joke. Yeah, kindly, if you've not subscribed, just smash the subscribe word and it will turn to black. It will accept your subscription instantly. And then go to the next. On the far right of it, there is a bell sort of thingy. Click on it. It is the bell icon. It will notify you anytime I upload a new video. Leave a comment in case there's anything that is not clear or you just want to appreciate. It's also welcome. So today we are talking about stigma. And according to the topic, I know you really want to know what happened. Yes, but before we get there, let us first find out what is. We always talk about stigma here and there, but what is stigma? So I will use the definition of one of the social psychologists. His name is Erving Goffman, and he described. I'll just paraphrase it. He described stigma as a negative view over somebody due to their distinct characteristic, like features, distinct traits, like distinct voice of thought, like and somebody can just have, it can be somebody's thought over you. Yeah, it might not be even what you are, but just the way they think about you in a negative way. It is stigma already. Okay, so Goffman goes ahead and classifies stigma into three major categories. Yeah. And the main category is the mental stigma. And this mental stigma is also categorized in other subclasses, yeah? So you can self-stigmatize yourself mentally, okay? Or the society can stigmatize you, or the institution can stigmatize you, or the profession you do can make you be stigmatized mentally, okay? So those are four subcategories on mental, yeah? And then we go to, there's also physical stigma. As I said, your appearance, yeah? When I meet you like this, I can say this one is beautiful, this person is not good looking, like physically is ailing, is frail, yeah, is very thin, this person is very fat, such a thing, yeah? So, and then number 3 is identification, yeah? What do you stand up for? You're like your point of view, yeah? Where, like, who are you? Yeah, who do you identify yourself to be? So I stigmatize you when I find out who you are, like what is your identity? Yeah, are you what race are you? Yeah, are you Kenyan? Are you a Tanzanian? So such things. Okay. Yes. So personally, back to the story. Yes. So I self-stigmatized myself. So I walked around knowing that I have HIV for the longest time. Okay? So how did it start? In the 90s. My mom passed on when I was doing my KCPE. Yeah? So when she passed on, she had ailed for a while. And so I was taken to do my KCPE at my aunt's place. So when I was there, I just knew my mom was sick and she was in and out of hospital. And before that, she had TB. So that is what is eating her up. And it's not an easy thing. And that is what she had explained to me. Okay. So sometimes later, my mom passed on. So after she passed on, life sort of went on. Yeah. And then when I got to Form 1, my sister passed on, my little sister. Looking back, I think she contracted it during birth or during pregnancy. So when we were clearing Form 1, the first year of high school, another lady just approached me after we had been taught about HIV, sexually transmitted diseases, and HIV being one of them, and how it presents and all those things. So this lady, after some few days, she asked me, So did you see all those things in your mom? I was like, what do you mean? I was told your mom died of HIV, and even your sister died of HIV. So it hit me. All along, people have been knowing this thing. I had no idea. Okay. So I told her I didn't see any of those. I don't know where I got that strength. I didn't break down. I think it was the shock itself. So after we closed school, I ran away from my auntie's place. I disappeared and I went to my grandmother's. Because in my head, I was telling myself, now everybody knows I have HIV. Everybody knows. Whoever told me I have HIV, I don't know. But I told myself, because of ABCD, then I'm sure. I was interacting with them. I was there. I was washing my sister. I was taking care of her. Definitely, I have HIV. So I ran away. I told my grandma, I'm not going back to that school because I don't want. And I don't know, she understood and she just got me another school. So life started again. So going to this new school, I meet another girl from my previous school. And I'm like, everything is going to be known. So I became very spiritual. I was praying a lot. I was going to CU. It was a Catholic church, but we had a very strong CU. So I was being prayed a lot for. I went to these retreats. And every altar call, I will go because I want to get healed. And somehow, all this burden left me. And I felt like I was healed. Yeah. So after I cleared high school, I went to college, a medical school. And now everything was explained to me scientifically and I understood what HIV was, yeah? And now it was time for me to take a test and just verify, because even the education itself was hard and I was suffering because I didn't have school fees. So I was just thinking, instead of suffering this much and I'm going to die, I'd rather know where I stand, okay? So I had already branded myself as a walking dead. I was a corpse that was walking. In any time I'll drop and die. Yeah, so I decided to go and take a test. So I took the first test. It was negative. I was like, I think maybe. No. I did another one. It was negative. So I kept on going there. Every month I'm going to take a test. Every month I was like, the rest of my second year, I was taking tests every month and just trying to verify that, is it for real I don't have HIV, yeah? I did not believe because I had already demonized myself that I'm going to die. So that happened, yeah? And now I finished college and all that. And looking back, that's why I'm sitting here and saying that sometimes, and even in my practice, I have met many people who are not willing to take tests. And even for common ailments, yeah, even for normal wellness, someone will tell you, why would I go and find out a disease that will kill me? If you have it, you already have it. You'll get care and you can be fine, yeah. Even HIV nowadays, we say answer sasa. You found out to be HIV today, you start medication today, and you live your life like any other person, okay? So let us not be afraid of taking this test, and also let us prove things before we start demonizing ourselves, yeah? And the worst thing is for you to categorize yourself in a certain category before even people get to categorizing you. So you'll have your self-esteem go down and all those things. So let us work on our mental health. May is a mental health wellness month, and it is just good that you work on your self-wellness, okay? We have positive stigma for people who live above the standards of the society. There's a way people will see you, yeah? Either you're too beautiful, either you are too wealthy, you're too intelligent. So people will see you in a certain via you because you are in a certain category of life. So that is positive stigma. So from me, I hope you have learned something, a thing or two, and I'm also learning as we talk. And kindly like and share and comment, and if not subscribe, kindly subscribe. From me, it's bye and see you next time.